get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis.
Oh
The
no!
clock is ticking.
Snake, remember to look for the level 3 police
Once
vest and
we
military
confirm the
helmet.
rescue, Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system.
The Fulton system, oh my god.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Who would have known that the Fulton system would become so, like,
Do you
key in
think
a future
Sokolov is
game,
up to
right?
it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talent?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Thank you very much, Infinite, for the
Sounds
sub.
like
I
she could
appreciate
hold
the
her own
sub,
against
sir.
a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour
And
time
thank you,
limit.
Dark Row, who did a
If all
25-bit
goes well,
cheer.
it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast.
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Let's get that Fulton going, son. Let's start Fultoning people left and right into the skies. Ah, my balls! My fucking balls! Very nice. What an epic landing. How epic. Bah! You scared me. Throw that shit off, bitch. Toss that shit off. That's right. Rip that shit off. Oh! It's snake time, motherfuckers. Big Boy Dumper did a 25-bit cheer. He says, best game ever, best memories, getting a boner. There you go. Getting a boner for Snake. Snake gets some people snakes erect. There you go.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be
Naked?
referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Herbert? Okay, I won't mention
Don't like
Herbert.
snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
Good, because you'll be
Don't know if
eating
I'd
them
ever order one
constantly.
in a restaurant, but
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
what about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be
Asshole.
Tom. Call me Major Tom.
Oh my god.
This will be a sneaking mission.
Oh, Kojima and your musical
You must not be
references.
seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I
Yummy.
suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Because there's a lot of other games in this franchise that this game will tie into.
How
That's
exactly
why.
am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
Nah. You what?
I
Well,
see.
mission failed.
Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85.
What a
I'll give you a
coincidence.
call if I need to talk to you. If
Shout
you
out
need
to
to talk to me,
Darkrow12 who just
use
subscribed to the
send
channel.
button.
Thank you very much, Darkrow, for the support.
Okay, Snake.
Appreciate
Go
that.
get your backpack.
Okay, let's get my backpack. Let's do it. Fast running and slow walking. So you sneak with D-pad, right? And you run full speed with the thumbstick. There's the roll. It also shows you the percentage of camo. I remember this, right? Look. Yep, see? That's kind of cool. I like that. Now, where's this fucking tree? I definitely remember this game being way better than 2. I do. I remember it being, like, really good compared to 2. Nothing over here? Is that a dead snake? No, it's alive. How do I kill it? Is there a way to strike this snake? I want the snake, but I don't have a weapon, right? Oh. You killed a snake. Delicious. Yeah! Snake eater. Slice the fucking snake and eat that motherfucker. Cam Jersey did a 45-bit cheer. Says, hey, Phil, here's for another great run. Thank you, Cam Jersey. Snake eater. I guess better than bug eater. Or snake better than bugs? I don't know. I've never eaten either. Well, I'm sure I've actually inadvertently eaten bugs. I'm sure they're in food and shit. Here we go. Time to climb. You buffoon. You slipped. There we go. Triangle to hang. Ignore it. Ignore that call. Don't answer it.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake.
How would he know that? How would he fucking know
To
that?
equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Okay.
Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can
gotta
hunt
eat.
for local flora and fauna.
Yep. I remember
You
this.
can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun.
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire.
Oh, I remember this.
Once its
Yeah.
durability reaches
It's
zero,
annoying.
The noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Kojima's.
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose.
Yes, fake death
SIS
pill.
guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you.
Here we
This
go.
time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She's hot.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
Ooh, so she has her own
saving
frequency
lets me
and a
record
save
my mission
frequency.
data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
There she
That's
is.
right. It's me.
It's boss.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can
What the-
tell just by the
She
sound
used
of
to
my
be like
voice.
300 pounds. Holy
Of course
shit.
I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything
That
you
sounds
needed to know
sexual.
about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
It means to be disloyal.
Patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
Oh my
I
god, how
follow
long
the
is this
president
convo?
and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Shut up so I
Oh,
can play the
Snake.
game.
Snake. Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh?
Yeah,
I've
they
been
didn't
in
call
Green
it that
Berets
in
for
Metal
the
Gear
past
Solid
few
2.
years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Alright, finally.